What's good, Internet? My name is...
Hunter, what are we doing here? It's WrestleMania, and these guys are good. I'm not sure we...
Sean, calm down. It's okay. I've got a plan.
A plan?
Trust me.
The last time you said that, I woke up in Tijuana with 2 midgets and a train ticket.
This plan is better. You see, I've added a final qualifying match for our opponents. Before they get to us, they first have to...
Oh! Who'd you get?
We have top men setting up the match right now.
Top guys.
Who?
Top men.
But I...
Trust me.
But it's not the Revival. Anyhow, what's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to the final DX Path of Champions here, heading towards WrestleMania. And I welcome you to a fine Monday here on the program. It's a new week. Yes, it is, Dead Man. And if you thought that the Moxley news was over after AEW Double or Nothing, Moxley is going to New Japan. There had been these Time's Up teasers for New Japan. Everyone was kind of assuming it was somebody else. But no, it's Moxley. He's going to be in New Japan on June the 5th. Now, as a reminder, Dominion, their next big show, is June the 9th. And the video was targeting one Juice Robinson, your current IWGP US champion. So I would have to imagine that this thing on the 5th is going to set up the match for the 9th at Dominion. That makes the most sense to me. Also on that show is Chris Jericho challenging your IWGP Heavyweight Champion in Okada. So, obviously, kind of working the same deal as Jericho, where, you know, he's under contract to AEW, but he can do a special attraction matches for New Japan. So, good stuff all around. And man, just thinking of the possibilities of guys that you could have Moxley fight in New Japan is crazy. So many matches that I would want to see. And so this is going to be the summer of Mox, I guess. It should be crazy. So looking forward to all that stuff quite a bit. But Taker here needs to get put down. The Dead Man needs to get put down in his grave. Rest in peace, if you will. But this is Extreme Rules, so let's go get extreme and such. So that's kind of was the big news this morning. And, oh, really, Taker? Really? There we go. Finally managed to get a reversal on the weapon thing. And baseball bat to the dome, Dead Man. That's what you get. That's what you deserve. And funny enough, Taker and Kane totally fought DX like last year, Crown Jewel, and that happened, and they were all old. That was a good match, but it was what it was, man. It was what it was. Now, we have an update on one Road Dogg, who was kind of, you know, the head dude in charge of SmackDown there for a bit. Now working apparently full-time on NXT. So, as much as people like to give him crap for how he was, you know, during his tenure at SmackDown, honestly, you gotta realize how much of that had to go through Vince. How many of the great ideas they may have had on that writing team, on that writing staff, that ultimately got nullified by one crazy billionaire, as tends to happen with Vincent Kennedy McMahon. So, that's not surprising with how Vince operates. So, you know. In any event, being on NXT, kind of outside of the purview of Vince, mostly, that to me says, hey, he could do great things on NXT. Because honestly, when you look at things that were great on SmackDown, say, right post-brand split, 2016, they were on all cylinders. They were just doing awesome stuff, and they started to beat Raw, and then all those great guys who were making that brand all got moved over to Raw. Also, Taker here getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves, Dead Man. Getting on my nerves, Dead Man. Stop reversing everything I do, Dead Man. Give you the Braun Strowman treatment, if you will. Okay, here we go. Hey, Kane! Hey, really? I could have totally had Kane here, and no. Instead, we get the last ride just hucked into the air. Not appreciating that, Taker. Stop reversing everything I do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, Speaking, though, of AEW, Sean Spears, a.k.a. Ty Dillinger, the Perfect 10, is not actually signed to a deal with AEW. At least not yet. So he considers it home, but he is not actually under contract there at the moment. So certainly still freelancing with AEW. So just kind of putting that out there so people know, etc., etc. And Taker needs to stop reversing everything I do. Oh my god. Both Taker and Kane here are at finisher. So this match could end at any time. Certainly if Kane does the damn thing to Ebenezer here, which he might, but he won't, because I actually interrupted it, thank god. But now Taker might do the thing to Ebenezer, and yeah, again, trapped on his freaking head, man. On his freaking head, man. Yeah, stop that. Stop all that. Stop all that. Dead man. Stop all of that. If you will, if you please. Now then, get up and get down. Hucking him in the air. Once again, getting the finisher. Storing it. Getting back in the ring. And then, what the hell was that? Why did I run in the opposite direction of where I needed to be and lose my finisher? I don't understand this game sometimes with these matches. I wish it had double team maneuvers. That'd be nice, but it doesn't, so here we are. Here we are. I'm going back to get another chair or something because, seriously. Yes, give me this crutch. Give me this crutch. Taker, and he takes the crutch immediately. Why do I even bother? Like, seriously. Why do I even bother with this stuff? It is really ridiculous. Like, you can't get anything done. Kind of ridiculous. Yes, pin Kane, please. Please pin Kane. 3 count. We did it. And our championship match versus Triple H and Shawn Michaels WrestleMania. Do we get the... No. Okay, so we don't get the full DX entrance, even though they are DX in the game. That seems like an oversight. These things happen. Anyway, obviously, it is Monday, which means Monday Night Raw happening this evening. And of course, you're going to have more eyeballs on Raw simply because people want to know, will there be any kind of response to what happened on Saturday at Double or Nothing? Will they make any kind of comments, reactions? Will they treat Renee the same? Or kind of, give her a little bit of, they're a petty company. And they do petty things. And we know this for the past how many years? So I'm not saying it would surprise me in any fashion if they did, but obviously more eyeballs on that show because we want to know. Like, do they consider it actual competition? Or, hey, we can ignore that. It's not a big deal, even though they have a billionaire financial backing of that product. So let me guess. You guys are going to reverse all of my moves. If I had to think about it, clearly it's going to get reversed a lot. And Ebenezer already getting chucked, and we're off to a great start here. Anyway, one thing I did kind of want to get into a little bit is that, man, if AEW, wants to make things more old school, I think that having 4 big shows a year makes way more sense than having a monthly pay-per-view. Certainly, if you're going to be charging $50 for each one, like it used to happen back in the day. That's not a great model if you're going monthly. That is way too much to ask for a monthly service. Obviously, you can eventually get to a network-type situation where it is a lower price. You can get there. But I think that, honestly, people still like the Rumble and Mania and SummerSlam, etc. Having a 4 big shows to build to is, for me, a better model because that makes those matches seem that much more important. And if wins and losses truly matter in AEW, then certainly if you have 4 big shows a year, then those wins and losses will definitely matter all that much more on those 4 big shows. I mean, honestly, you could go 5, but personally, I think 4 big shows works great. And again, we shall see. That's kind of my thought on what they should do with their model for the pay-per-view ness and such. And Shawn just keeps getting up and getting up and getting up and getting up over and over and over. Just totally no-selling all his offense. Thanks, HB Shizzle. Much appreciated. Boom, the Braun Strowman. Get it from that. Get it from that. Would ya? Will ya? What got... I hit the button. I should have grabbed him. And somehow, it didn't happen. Snapmare. Snapmare from old HBK. Mr. WrestleMania. The icon. The showstopper. The main event. The man of many nicknames. Don't you dare, Sean. Don't you dare. I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyhow, that was kind of going on, and then obviously Raw tonight, and again, I'm curious how they treat Raw tonight, because TV, come on, TV, don't do that to me. Because certainly more eyeballs than you would normally have on. Come on, I couldn't punch him in the corner. I couldn't punch him in the corner. Seriously. Are you absolutely, thanks Ebenezer, hit that, while I go over here and charge that, and then go find somebody to RK. No. Why is my RKOs, I haven't hit one in a while here. It's just been Ebenezer doing all the heavy lifting, no pun intended. And if he can just knock out Triple H, then we'll be done with this mode. And honestly, that's great, because I kind of don't really care about tag team matches in video games, and kind of never have. So, but it's not elimination, which is the important bit of business here. So, it is not elimination. Stop with the interruptions. I just want to grapple the man and not get reversed for once in my life. Braun. Stomping the mud hole. And walking that drive. Okay. Chuck and Sean here. Boom. Then we're hitting the finish charge. And then hitting... Oh my god! I cannot hit an RKO to save my life in this game. Don't you dare, HBK. Don't you... Yeah, that's right. What? How? Seriously. Ebenezer still taking it to the game. It's time to play the game. Rock bottom. Triple H. Is that enough? It was enough. Rock bottom. Triple H. I didn't even have to do much besides take Shawn out of the equation by going outside of the ring. And then your new tag team champions of the world. Give us our celebration. Give us our celebration here. Please. And thank you.
We have new WWE Tag Team Champions. They toppled mighty D-Generation X. Did you see that one coming? No, and neither did D-Generation X. You can bet they'll be looking for revenge. Well, then they should bask in their glory while they can.
And that's one more Path of Champions in the books on this channel, which means we have one more Path of Champions, and that will be my Undertaker, and that'll be tomorrow on a Tuesday. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos on this channel. Watch them. See you next time right here on this channel, and I'm out.